This is Richard Wolff from Democracy at Work, responding to another Ask Prof. Wolff question from our Patreon community. And this question comes from Lois. And Lois presents an interesting question. I haven't seen it before, but I'm kind of surprised that I haven't. Lois explains that she's officially retired, but she continues to work on projects that she's committed to out of her passions and her interests. They supplement her Social Security, which probably takes care of at least a portion of her financial needs. But then she makes the point that she feels somewhat excluded from the kinds of political activity represented by Democracy at Work, among other similar organizations. And so she asks the question, how can I participate in the critical effort that we are undertaking, for example? And a broader question, what role can seniors play, given, after all, their lifetimes of experience? Well, first of all, I'm just like you, Lois. I'm a quote unquote retired professor. Um, I can't, in the city of New York City, live on Social Security, literally, could not do it. I'm lucky I have a pension from my university and so forth. But I've asked myself the question, and I've asked many of my friends. So let me give you the answer that I hope will satisfy you. Number one, if I had to pick one of the most underutilized, powerful resources in our society to make social change, seniors would be at the top of my list. Why? Well, for one thing, this is an aging population. Seniors should be aware that theirs is the most rapidly growing age cohort in the population of the United States. You may be coming toward the end of your life, but you are part of what is a very, very large portion of everyday life and society here in the United States at this time, and in the rest of the world pretty much similarly. Number two, being retired gives you an exceptional amount of time, time that you can design and schedule yourself to do what you most believe in a way that a normal 5 day a week, 9 to 5 job would have made difficult, if not impossible. If you have Social Security, if you have some savings, if you have some sort of pension, well, then the financial pressures on you, at least the basic ones, are probably under control, leaving you with the freedom, which is priceless, the freedom from financial difficulty and the freedom for designing your own use of time that makes you a very precious resource. And then let me come to the last one, your lifetime of experience, absolutely crucial. Look, if you're interested in Democracy at Work, it means that in your life, you have experienced, you have studied, you have been reflective, you've thought about society's problems, you are a person with a critical mentality thinking about them, you've concerned yourselves with making life better in this world, and you've thought about different ways of doing it and perhaps participated. You've done a lot of trial and error. You are invaluable to the younger people. They may have the energy, they may have other advantages you don't, but you have an equivalent in the experience and the thoughtfulness. You are a mentor, whether you set out to be so or not. The rest of the population needs what you have learned, needs to have it conveyed to them. I cannot imagine how much further along a change in American society would be if the elderly people in our society, those over 55 or 60, would begin to see in large numbers what is available, what they have to contribute, their time, their energy, their experience, their accumulated knowledge. These are invaluable combinations of resources that a new American left badly needs. And you're talking again to a population that has more folks like you than ever before in our history, so that there's a automaticity of understanding one another that just gives you yet another advantage. So please join us in whatever way touches your passions, your enthusiasms. Don't worry about whether you're valuable. Let me assure you, you are enormously valuable. If you can volunteer, if you can participate, as I say, in any way that suits your life experience, your current situation, we need you. And we will be enormously appreciative, as all of us on the left in this country are, when folks who have some more time and some more freedom and all that life experience put it to work alongside the rest of us. So consider yourself not just welcome, but invited, enthusiastically invited to become a very important part of a movement that will be strengthened by your participation. If interventions like this strike you as valuable, things that you can share with friends, associates, family members, co-workers, please do that. Partner with us. We need your help. You can work with us to extend the reach of all that we keep trying to do. And we're currently getting close to our 300,000 milestone of YouTube subscribers. If you can go to YouTube, click on that button, doesn't cost a nickel, and you become a subscriber, that enhances our ability to reach hundreds of thousands more. And of course, as I always end up, if you can help us defray some of the financial costs of producing and circulating these videos, that will be very appreciated as well. Thank you.